Hi, hello, and welcome to the pilot episode of this channel. Why did I slam my fucking Tesla? Hi, and welcome with gentle moves. Welcome in this pilot episode of my channel. I am Vix, and I will be your host. I am here to read you some Reddit. So grab a snack, a not blanket, maybe a wet towel, considering the heat wave that we're experiencing these days, and let's read some Reddit together. Let's start with: Am I the a hole for refusing to attend my childhood best friend's destination wedding after they uninvited my wife? Right away, I would say no. Okay, let's get into it. My best friend from childhood is getting married. He and his fiancée have been together for about 7 years and planned a destination wedding. Oh, that's nice. They wanted a smaller, more intimate wedding and decided to combine the bachelor and bachelorette party into a week-long trip. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. About a year ago, I was told about the wedding and was asked to attend. I was specifically told that both my wife and I were invited. The only thing we would need to pay for was our airfare. Everything else would be covered. That's honest, because it can get quite expensive and it's a fair price to pay to attend to the wedding of people you care about. Okay. Over the last year, there were multiple conversations confirming that both my wife and I would be attending. Based on that, we requested and received PTO from work, bought plane tickets, and started preparing for the trip. We bought clothes and other things that we would need for a week long destination wedding. It can be either you needed hats and swimsuits or big coats. I don't know what country is this. So about a month and a half before the wedding, 6 weeks. Okay. My friend told me there was no longer enough space for my wife. Oh, apparently she had been cut from the guest list and there was only room for me. How did you plan your wedding? He also mentioned that numerous other guests were upset. Yeah, knowing you're not the only one doesn't really make it better. Some people had to pay for their own accommodation elsewhere if they want to attend after previously being told they would be covered. That doesn't sound good. And some guests had their invitations revoked entirely because they were over capacity. Over capacity, but you planned the wedding. You know what the capacity is. I was honestly shocked. I told him that if my wife couldn't attend, then I wouldn't be attending either, which sounds fair. Okay. I asked him what happened. Fair question. I want to know as well. And why this situation occurred. I wanted an honest explanation. His response was basically that they didn't realize they had a capacity issue until invitations were sent out. And that is why the job of wedding planner exists. I asked how that could happen if they already knew the venue capacity. Also, yeah, not going full wedding planner. If the venue has a capacity for, they said, small and intimate, let's say 50 people, I guess. This is still big for me, but I would venture to guess for other people it's fair. If they say 50 people and you invite 100, that's on you. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Not Opie, but the friend. He refused to answer directly. Oh, he knows he knows he's an idiot. Okay. And kept saying that this wasn't about the guests because it's their wedding. Um uh, nope. Nope. I'm sorry for that sound I just made with my mouth. I told him that while it is absolutely their wedding and their choice, they had set clear expectations a year in advance and repeatedly confirmed these expectations. Now, after people had spent money, that's it, used PTO and made plans, they were changing things and expecting everyone to be okay with it, which is a tough thing to ask because people are not going to be happy with that. He and his fiancée have taken no responsibility for the situation and instead blamed the guests for overreacting. You mean ex friends? Mm-hmm. He also told me that I was the only one making a big deal out of not being able to bring my wife. First off, I doubt that. And second off, it is kind of a big deal, and not just about the wife, about the PTO, about the plane tickets, about everything they had to do in order to be at your wedding. To be clear, I never demanded that they re-invite her. I simply told him that if my wife wasn't welcome, I wouldn't be attending either. Am I the a-hole for being angry about this and refusing to go to the wedding? No. Simply no. There is no debate about that. You can't choose to go to a wedding or not. You just need not to want to go as a reason not to go. Not wanting to go is a good enough reason, honestly. I don't know. What did Reddit say about that? You have the time off, have the plane tickets, book accommodations, have a fun holiday together. Don't bother with the wedding. Exactly. You could send a wedding card saying, "Thanks for the holiday destination suggestion. You're having a great time with your wife. Hope the wedding goes okay." That is the only answer. Exactly, it is. Just use that for yourself. Not the a hole. I find the "it's our day" excuse rude. It is. Yes, the day is a celebration of the beginning of a life together, but the reception is a party thrown in honor of the guests who chose to celebrate with the newly married couple. That is a fair point. It is absolutely, yeah, it is. It is not about them. The week long is not about them. It's about the friends. Exactly. You're right. Ski PhD. Angering people or making them attend without their plus one, which makes for a boring time for the guest. Yeah, for a whole week? Are you kidding? Is in direct violation of the intent of that event. I wish more engaged couples understood this. And if guests can't have plus ones, the couple is having an event they can't afford. If they have a dream wedding no one enjoys, is that really a dream? Okay, rant over. But that's right. If nobody is enjoying themselves, it's not a dream anymore and not really enjoyable for the married couple either. Yeah, no. You'll be, you're not the a-hole. You can choose whatever you want to do with your free time and with your plane tickets that you already bought. Simple as that. Okay, next. Am I the a-hole for telling my roommates I don't want him to bring guys home anymore? Him to bring guys. Oh, I'm afraid. My roommate, 20M, and I, 20M, have been living together for the past 1.5 years, and he is constantly bringing guys home. Living his best life? Okay, he's just enjoying life. That's good. We live in a two-bedroom apartment, so it's not the privacy I'm worried about, but it just really annoys me when he has people over. A fellow introvert here, I could understand that. Just want my privacy. Well, not the privacy, because I said it's not that, but just not having people at my house. Even though we only moved in with each other for college, we've been friends since we were 14, and it's always irritating me whenever he had someone he was dating around. Hmm. I see. A couple of days ago, I brought up the fact that it annoys me when he brings guys to our apartment, and he got very upset with me. We got into a fight where I admitted that it just irritates me when he brings his boyfriends or even hookups to our apartment or around me in general. The apartment thing I can get if it's a shared space, but it's also your space around you in general. It's another thing, baby. Okay. I think I'm gonna like this one. No, I don't know. We got into a fight where I admitted that it just irritates me. Oh, yeah. I just read that. Oh my god. That he brings his boyfriend over who was in our apartment around me in general, and he got angry and made a suggestion that I was homophobic. Oh. Oh. It could be that. But so am I the a-hole? I never thought of myself as homophobic, but maybe I am without realizing it. This element alone, I mean, he could. He very well could. It's true that sometimes people don't want to think of themselves as bad people and they know being homophobic is bad, which is weird in itself. Like, I don't want to be a bad person, but I am a bad person. But I don't want people to think I'm a bad person. Just be a good person. It's not that hard. But anyway, it could be that he's actually disgusted seeing men together, and he's protective of his friend in these way. Like, I don't want you to lose yourself in a scene or whatever. I don't know. But I'm sorry, just looks like he's jealous. I have this vibe. I don't know. It's just, yeah. Edit. Oh, I see now that I was kind of unclear why it annoys me because you have a crush on him. So to clear some things up, here are the main reasons. One, can hear sometimes them, can hear them sometimes when they have X. Although it has never really bothered me before when I can hear my friends hooking up with someone, I'm thinking maybe the stress from all my college classes or something may be impacting it, or the fact that it's him. Okay. I think there's a dog at the door. I'll be back right away. All right. Having dogs. It's a blessing and also a responsibility. Okay, where was I? Uh-huh. The first point, yeah, no. If you don't care when it's other people, which care when it's him. Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, so no, I was sorry for the bad quality of the sound for the last minute. I'm not used to that yet. Okay, so the first point, yeah, it really sounds like it bothers you when it's him, which can make us go further into the theory that you have a crush on him. Two, the people he chooses to date are really annoying, and honestly, I think he can do way better. Okay. Three, yes, I would feel the same if you dated girls. So, you have a crush on your roommate. Edit two, please realize that you have a crush on him. Something I didn't really mention or think about too much before now, to be honest, is that he dated someone in high school who he spent all this time with, and I almost never saw him. That happens when your friends date. So I don't really want that to happen again. I can understand that. I think I don't like the idea of him getting into a relationship and leaving me behind, especially since, as corny as it sounds, this whole thing is corny, but it's adorable. Corny, affectionate. Since we're kids, we've kind of been a package deal. Oh. Like his friends have always been my friends and stuff like that. I'm a package deal, dude. Just just admit you're in love with him. I know that boys can be really oblivious to when you have crush on them, but they're also oblivious when they have crushes on people, dude. Like, I think I'm curious to see what people say, but I think it's kind of obvious for everyone. Let's just see if Reddit is in agreement with me. Let's see if they agree. I'm sorry. You're the a hole. You don't sound homophobic. It sounds like you're into him. I wanted about this too. My thoughts as well. Yeah, okay, everyone is on the same page. Sounds like Opie may be struggling with some jealousy he doesn't quite understand or know how to deal with yet. Thinking exactly the same thing. Okay, okay, so everyone is on the same page. Is just jealous of the boyfriends slash hookups, and he probably doesn't realize that he's gay himself. Mm-mm-mm. I just want to read some more. You the a-hole, as long as he's not effing people in common areas and he's not super loud or moving in random boyfriends, he pays rent and can invite who he wants. That's, yeah, a collocation is like that. I think you may be more irritated because you have feelings for him. Either way, go to therapy and walk through your issues. Yeah. I thought secret feelings too, maybe, but either way, OP is the a-hole. Exactly. It's not cool to hide behind whatever you're feeling, or to like just be honest with yourself and then be honest with him. And not the a-hole, but you sound like you might be into him, a little jealousy. Raw. Like, raw. Okay. I think you have a crush on your roommate. That's the plainest way to say it, but that's, yeah. If someone was telling me this story, I'd be like, I think you have a crush on your roommate. And that's it. Wasn't there another post along the same lines, and it turned out that the OP had a crush on the roommate and was jealous? I think so. It rings a bell, but I don't have it right away. Yeah. No, dude. Um, just come to terms with the fact that you're at least bi. And yeah, like I said, be honest with yourself, and then you can be honest with him. And if something can happen, that's great. And if you're not his type, or he's just not into you like that, that at least you know, and at least things will be in their place. Like, you would know, okay, this is my friend and roommate, he doesn't want to be with me, but I am jealous of the people he brings over because I'm in love with him. And the thing is, when you know, when you can handle rejection, please learn to do that. It's a really important skill for the safety of like everyone, not just yourself. um Rejection sucks, it really does, but if you handle it and time heals, and you will unfall in love, if it makes sense, you will be okay. Just talk to yourself first so you can figure out your orientation, because you're not straight, dude. Okay, next one. Am I the a-hole for standing on business and ruining everybody's day? In quotes. Okay, let's see how you ruined everybody's day. So here's what happened. Me and three of my friends were supposed to be going to an event today. The event is about a 2-hour drive from where we all live. I'm French. 2 hours. Oopsie, doopsie, doopsie doo. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I messed up something up with the recording thing. My PC doesn't have a lot of space on it, and I had to change a lot of things in order to be able to record more. And I haven't done that at the moment. And like when I recorded the video and it stopped at 17 minutes and 22 seconds, and I was talking, and I didn't realize that it stopped immediately, and it just threw me off guard. And now I didn't really have the motivation to do something else. I tried making another video, but it was really like cringy, and I really liked the first one more, but it ended up not being complete. So I just procrastinated. So I'm just doing this outro in addition, in order to say I'm gonna stop it there. I don't want to re-record it, but I still really like it, and I think it's more representative of what I can do. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And so if you have any critics on the first part of the video, not this improv thing, but if you have any critics, any ideas, anything to say, just please be gentle. But I'm really looking forward to know what you thought about it, and what can be upgraded, what can be different, what should be different. I don't know. This is my first time. I'm a bit self-conscious. I am a bit nervous. I'm going to put that online really soon, if I can today. So yeah, any feedback is welcome, as long as you are gentle. If you're being really mean just for being mean, I'm going to just ignore you. I am not sorry about that, but that's the fact. I will ignore you if you're too mean. But other than that, please just tell me what you thought. Tell me what changed, and suggest other stories that you like. I don't know, anything you want. And if you liked it, or you just want to know how I'm going to get better, because Hopefully I am. You can like, subscribe, help me push the video to more people. That would be really great. And for now, I'm just going to leave you on that. And thank you very much if you're still there, because yeah, I'm really, really grateful if you are. Okay, bye.